Frank!
Control zone! Protego! Stupid! Stupid! Get you! Control zone! Confringo!
Why can't I get you?
Expelliarmus!
No!
Protego! Incendio! Too late to learn the error of your ways.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. Crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Off on another adventure, are we?
All of my siblings have finished at Hogwarts.
Aloha, Mora.
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by 50.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Incendio! Confringo! Revelio. Stupid.
would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Potato! Stupid! Incendio! The castle must have been quite stately in its time. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
House elves are Witterkind.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
An intruder! Patrolling this area's a...
Wingardium Leviosa.
I know I heard something that time. Somebody there?
How nice of you.
Wingardium Leviosa. Stupid one. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Stupid one.
Lucky, that's all!
Confringo.
You want? Nice to the face.
Protego. Stupid one.
You won't get away with that. Oh, nice to the face.
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. Revelio.
I won't rest.
Protego. Stupid one. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
boy should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside. Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year.
I am. Sebastian and I met during...
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she... I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it was between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Protego!
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf... I was about to check on Anne.
She's all right. She said she was...
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel.
With all due respect, sir,
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to. He's no idea that. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian? I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to...
After Anne was hurt, he only grew. I'm the one trying to help.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that...
I refuse to believe that. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Remind me.
There you are.
Stop it! I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Let's get this over with.
Incendio!
Rubber up wine coming down. I'm a goblin, not a toy! Why can't I hit you? I won't rest. How childish! You've made your last mistake. I was right not I won't rest. One less human to worry about. No, this is funny. Such arrogance. Stop it! I won't rest.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even...
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping, might be the only way to learn what...
Perhaps you're right.
And shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even... They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of... If I didn't know you, I think you were...
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? You for answers about what happened to Anne, and...
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Confringo! Incendio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange.
Fair enough.
I'm listening, but...
That's true. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We
can.
Understood. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keep.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house. You said that goblins...
I can't be sure of. True.
Then we'll have to unravel. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a
You did not?
No idea. Ominous just learned. I had no idea. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard. She also mentioned that...
Precisely what... You see? Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave... Or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.